Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Combo here. Welcome back to some more Black Ops 2 Wii U footage. Today I'm actually bringing you guys a domination match here on Hijack. This actually is a gameplay from a friend of mine who I promised to upload this like way back in December of 2012, and I completely forgot about it. It's still on my computer and I just realized it the other day. I really do apologize, but this gameplay is actually from Fray Darkness. You guys can click his link at any time at the top right hand portion of the screen. It'll take you to his channel. He was actually one of the first guys to approach me on YouTube and help me out when my channel was just first starting out. He's been doing this for a long time, way longer than me, and if you guys were around back when Call of Duty Wii Cinema was still around, you guys would know that he was actually a director on there, one of the main guys on there before I even started my channel. So I really do appreciate everything that he did for me when I was, starting my channel. He actually made me my first intro and was one of the first main guys to ever post for the Wii community. So if you guys want to check him out, his link will be in the description, like I said, and on the screen you guys can click it. But this is actually a 59-1 gameplay back from a while ago, like when the game first came out, like I said earlier. So it is using the PDW. I don't think you guys will mind, but anyway, that's pretty much it. Let's get into the question and answer episode number 2. As always, if you guys would like to see a question answered, just leave it in the comments below or send me a message on YouTube. I'll go through both of them. And as well as that, if you left a comment on a previous question and answer video, I do go back and I look for questions from those videos as well, so there's a chance that if you left one already on there, it may come up again in a future episode or this episode or whatever. But if you want to leave it again, then you can do that as well, and hopefully you get your question answered. So the first question is, if it's not for the Wii U, what system will you be getting Call of Duty Ghosts on? Now, in my opinion, I'm pretty confident that it is going to be released for the Wii U. There's been a few things recently that have hinted more towards it. I think it's just going to be like the other Call of Duties in the past, like I said in previous videos about it. But if it doesn't come out for the Wii U for some weird reason, if they just decide not to put it on there, maybe because of sales numbers or one reason or another, I will probably get the Call of Duty Ghosts game for the Xbox 360. For those who don't know, I actually did get the Black Ops 2 version for the Xbox 360 before the Wii U version, because for those who don't remember, the Wii U came out I think like 5 days after Black Ops 2 was released. So what they actually did was release it for the Xbox, the PS3, and the PC, and then 5 days later, or however many days later it was, when the Wii U came out, they released it as a launch title for the Wii U. So I actually played a little bit of Black Ops 2 on the Xbox 360 before I got my hands on it for the Wii U, so I knew a little bit about what I was doing and all that kind of stuff. So if it doesn't come out for the Wii U, I'll definitely get it for the 360, and I'll probably post some gameplay of that. But like I said earlier, I think it's definitely going to be released for the Wii U. It's just a matter of time before they announce it. It's always some weird reason why they postpone announcing it or whatever, and they wonder why their sales numbers are low, because they do no advertising whatsoever for it. They announce it like a month before it comes out, and people just have no clue it's coming out for the Wii U. So not my problem. I think it will be released for the Wii U, but like I said, it's just a matter of time before they announce it. So thanks for the question. The next question is, do I like the Legend of Zelda series? Now, a lot of people actually were asking me about this, and they were asking me as well about Super Smash Bros. U, I think, the new one that's coming out for the Wii U, and they were asking if I was excited for the new titles. And to be honest with you guys, completely honest, I haven't played a Legend of Zelda title, and I haven't played a Super Smash Bros. Title. And I know you're gonna probably sit back and kind of laugh at me for that, because I've been playing on pretty much Nintendo consoles for the majority of the last like 10 years, and I haven't played anything like I haven't played any huge titles like that probably 90% of other Nintendo gamers have played. So in that sense, I'm a complete noob for not playing any of those games, but I think I may try it out this time around with the Wii U, and hopefully I'll get into it a little bit. I know there's so many titles, and I'll probably be behind on the storyline with Legend of Zelda and all that kind of stuff, because I know nothing about anything at all whatsoever in that series. So and the same goes for Super Smash Bros. I think I played it once over my friend's house, but I remember nothing about it pretty much. I may buy it this time around to play on the Wii U and maybe get into it a little bit, try to just discover it. But like I said, I never played those titles, and maybe this time I'll try it out, and hopefully I'll like it. Maybe I'll post a few on my channel. I'm trying to find some other game besides Call of Duty to post here frequently, so maybe those games can do it alongside Mario Kart 8. And yeah, thanks for the question. The next question is a little bit more about my YouTube account, and it is, who am I partnered with? I've been partnered with Machinima now for I think a little over 2 years, and they've been pretty good. You know, I like Machinima. I like staying with them, I guess you could say. They've sorted out a few problems that I've had, and there's nothing really to complain about, even though some of the bigger guys who were part of the network left and went to different networks and all that kind of stuff. Like I said, there's nothing really to complain about. They're a pretty good network, and I'm content with them. You know, I'm satisfied. So for those who are wondering, I actually have tried many times in the past to post on the Machinima Respawn channel, but to no avail. I never got any sort of response or anything like that. So I did try to get on there a few times, like I said, but for some reason they just aren't looking for new people to post or something like that. So yeah, that's pretty much it. The next question is pretty similar, or has something to do with that as well, and I'll read it off here. I don't want to keep it up on screen the whole time, but the message says here, I've been wondering how one gets an okay to use copyrighted material. Like, in order to post Black Ops footage, would you need an okay from Treyarch or someone else? I realize you may have to get an okay by being a Machinima partner, but would you know how to get an okay without being partnered with a big channel like Machinima? So pretty much the question is, how do you post copyrighted material and kind of monetize it, I guess you could say, because you are technically allowed to post Call of Duty gameplay and all that kind of stuff on your channel, but you cannot profit off of it. So if you're looking to profit off of it, or make some money off your videos, then you will need to get a partnership with a network. 2 years ago when I got partnered, the only way you can monetize your gaming videos was through a network like Machinima, and I don't even think Yaush was around at the time, so I think Machinima was one of the only ones. I think there was Machinima, IGN, and maybe one other. TGN, I think, was the other one. But pretty much, gaming videos are copyrighted from the publisher, so you could not make money off of them unless you had the partnership. It's very different nowadays, and I don't really know the exact details on it, but like I said, pretty much if you want to post these games and monetize them, you would need a partnership with a network, which is pretty easy to do nowadays. There's so many new networks and there's so many new things you could do, and some networks don't require that many views a day to get a partnership with them and all that kind of stuff. So that's pretty much how you get the okay to go ahead and post those and be able to make money off them, if that's what you're asking. Now if you're asking for something like music, that's a little bit different. You would have to get the okay from the artist or the publisher, depending on how big the artist is. For example, I've used a few copyright songs in my montages in the past, but I actually got the okay from the artist directly, so I was able to accurately dispute the copyright claim and get away with it and be able to post it with no issue. So it's a little bit tricky, copyright. I tend to stay away from it. I try not to use copyrighted music or anything like that in my videos. So that's pretty much it for that. And the next question is, have I ever considered being a PC gamer? Now personally, I kept my gaming on console because I don't really like using the mouse and the keyboard as a control. I know that's a bad reason. It's probably a horrible reason, but another one is that I've never actually had a computer that was good enough to play a half-decent game on it. I haven't had a computer probably in my household with over 3 gigs of RAM. I'm still looking to upgrade it to a really good computer. I'm looking for like a quad-core better with like 8 gigs of RAM or more, something good with a good graphics card so I could possibly get into PC gaming. But as of right now, I don't think PC gaming is something I would really enjoy. Like I said, I just don't really have the money to buy a good enough PC, like gaming PC or whatever. And at the same time, I'm sure it's a lot of fun, and I'm sure I could get used to the controls and all that kind of stuff, but right now it's just not really a good choice for me to try to do that. So thanks for the question again. And the last one here is, do I know how to drive? And I don't think I know how to drive. I mean, I haven't been, I never drove a car before, and I don't even have my license or anything like that. I'm actually 17. I'm going to be 18 in October, and I just got my permit last week, so I'm a little bit behind on that. But like I said, I never really drove a car or anything like that yet. For some reason, I just never really got onto it yet or anything. I'm not really looking forward to driving. It's not really something I want to do desperately, like when some people turn 16 or whatever, they're eager to get their license, they're eager to go out and do whatever. That's not me. I'm just kind of like the complete opposite. It would be nice to go to some places sometimes, like where I need a ride somewhere, something like that, but I just don't feel like driving or paying for insurance or anything like that, worrying about my car, all that stuff just yet. I can put that off for maybe a couple more years or something like that. But now that I got my permit, I'm definitely going to start practicing driving, I guess, because I don't want my permit to expire again. and all that kind of stuff. So I'm gonna have to learn how to drive here in the next few months, and I'll probably get my license by the time I'm 18 and all that kind of stuff. So that's pretty much the gameplay, guys. It's coming to an end here. The final score, like I said, was 59-1. Be sure to check out Frey Darkness's channel, tell him thanks for the gameplay, and give him a subscription. He definitely has an entertaining side to his channel with gameplays, and as well as that, he does some 3D editing and animation and all that stuff. So it's a really good channel, worthwhile to check out. And thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed it, and have a good day, guys. Peace.